We are back, dear viewers, and now we will go on with our second interview segment. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. These attacks typically aim to access, alter, or destroy sensitive information in today's increasingly digital world. The importance of cybersecurity has skyrocketed, with hackers constantly developing new techniques to exploit vulnerabilities. Let's welcome the viewers, Mr. Suliman Ahmed Alfaresi, Offensive Cybersecurity Specialist. Hello and good morning, Mr. Suliman.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
We are also happy to have you here in the show to talk about cybersecurity. As everybody knows that cybersecurity is the hot subject right now. It's very important. It's very crucial to know about it, even for the people. So let's talk about why do we need cybersecurity in today's digital world?
Of course. Cybersecurity is the practice to protect our data from cyber threats. So we have to protect these important data that we have. Let's say we have organization data, government data, personal data. We have to keep them safe.
Yes, I think in the late, maybe last 10 years, we need cybersecurity more than any time before. Because I remember in the early 2000s, we didn't hear anything about cybersecurity. Of course, we need security because there are a lot of information online. But what do you think, and how, explain to us why there is an increase in the activities inside the online world, let's say?
Okay, because nowadays everything is becoming online, everything is digital.
They call the digitalization of everything. Yes.
Yes. So our country, Kuwait, everything is digital right now.
Yes.
Even businesses and people are using the internet. So it's important to protect the data and even our financials.
Yes. This is, you brought this very important subject, which is the financial. Me personally, I never had any problems with the stealing information. Maybe nobody wants to do anything with my information, but I have my credit card stolen. But the bank, they managed to restore it. I don't know if it's cybersecurity or some other system. So what are some of the most common threats coming from the hackers and cybersecurity, let's call them the hackers? Overall?
Okay, so the main reason why there's hackers is to steal money. This is one of the common things that they want. So everyone has to protect their data. They don't put their sensitive information like as credit cards online anywhere. They have to choose a reliable source to put the credit cards on it.
So these reliable sources, like is it from experience or maybe asking around about this website, is it safe, or should I know from the website itself? Is there hints that I know that this website is safe?
There isn't any hint on the website.
Yes.
Hackers can fake it and duplicate the website, but you have to be careful with some of the words. For example, if there is L, they might put it I, capital I.
Yes.
So they manipulate this stuff to...
so you have to be vigilant to know about these things.
Yes.
So let's talk about now cybersecurity. Now the term cybersecurity, I don't think it's inside any universities. The education, they have maybe short courses for cybersecurity. We never heard about cybersecurity degree.
There is.
There is a cybersecurity degree.
Yes.
Inside the information technician, is it? Or is it separate than that?
No, it's separate. It's the engineering. They become like...
It's a new course. I never heard about it.
No.
So tell us about the importance of inserting cybersecurity in our education.
So it's very important nowadays to have cybersecurity for our new generations to protect our future data.
So if we talk about organizations, now let's talk about ministries, agencies, companies, banks. These, they have sensitive information, of course. So how can these organizations safeguard their systems from data or from the data getting stolen from the hackers?
So first of all, they have to do a regular updates for their softwares and systems. They have to be aware of the newest threats and also they have to employ cybersecurity experts.
Yes. We talk about hackers. This is a subject we saw in the movies, the hackers. Now, to talk about their types of hackers, when I saw them, I need someone to explain to me. There are white hat, black hat, and gray hat hackers. Could you explain to us what is these hats and colors?
Sure.
Yeah.
The white hat hackers, the difference between all of them is the intentions. The white hat hackers, they do it legally. They have documents between them and the companies. But the black hat hackers, they have bad intentions, mostly to steal money. And the gray hat is in between.
In between.
They do have good intentions, but they do it illegally.
Let's explain the white hat, because you said if there are agreements between the hacker and the company, it's a white hat.
Yes.
Do you mean that the company asks the hackers to check if the system is breakable, or why they are doing it?
Okay, so they become one step ahead from the black hat hackers. So the white hat, they actually hack the system. They do the exact same as the black hat,
yes,
but in a different intention. They report all the vulnerabilities and submitting it to the company.
So they are paid by the companies, actually?
Yes.
So they hire them for security reasons?
Yes.
That's what organizations do to protect themselves against it. So now let's talk about the international cooperation. How can the international cooperation enhance the cybersecurity efforts?
Okay, so because of the internet right now, the hacker shouldn't be in the same country. They might be abroad. So there should be some policy about that, and even exchanging knowledge between countries.
Do you think it's manageable to have these between countries? It's not easy to have one country rules different than the other, because we know that all the hackers usually coming from outside of other countries.
True.
Yes.
But there should be like international policy about that.
Do you think it's we can do it?
Yes, it's doable. Yes.
Yes. So now let's get back to the most important subject about cybersecurity, which is individual information online, protecting their information. Do you have like what the measures to do to protect my personal data, namely the credit card, because it's money, as you know, it's very important.
Of course. So what I advise everyone is not to put their credit cards everywhere, and they should have a separate credit card for online use. So, for example, if you have all of your money in one place,
yes,
it will be very high risk.
It's actually very wise things to do, because if the one card gets stolen,
yes,
it's fine because you have separated the money. But what about the save information? When I pay online, they ask me, do you want to save the information for this card? Is it safe to save it?
It depends about the website itself. If it's very reliable website, for example, government organization, very big, huge corporation, it's safe. But if it's not safe.
So it's in the website or the phone itself? Because if the hacker comes, they will come to the phone, not the website, is it?
Yes, but as I said, if you have different credit cards,
yes,
one for online and the other is
yes,
for personal use,
yes,
it's better.
Now, Mr. Suliman, I will ask you about your opinion about the future of technology, because we are living in a very rapidly developing world. Every day we hear about new technology. Now not recently, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we starting to hear a lot about AI, artificial intelligence. So these technologies, they will increase the risks and dangers of using the information online. And the cybersecurity, I think it will develop even more. What do you see for the future?
So about AI, it's very important in cybersecurity because it's very fast and it has very good knowledge. Like let's say the AI read all the books in the entire world, and it has knowledge, very huge knowledge.
unlimited.
So
They have
yes,
all,
yes.
all the information. there.
Unlimited knowledge.
Yes.
So the risk of the AI to be in a bad hand will be very dangerous.
But do you agree with the AI? It's a good thing, actually.
Of course, it is very good thing.
Is it?
And
if you give me a percentage between like 50%, 50% good or bad, or is it more than that?
We can't like just give it a percentage.
I will give you actually. I will give you that 80% good, 20% bad, because the 20% is for the laziness. Everyone is doing everything with AI. Let's talk about the ChatGPT, which is something can make you even lazier to do things, especially writing.
Yes, true. It could be, but it's a new way to think. You know, it's a new way to manage our new exams or stuff like that. Whenever they invented the calculator, everyone said, "Oh, there's no maths anymore."
Yeah.
No, it's not like that.
Brilliant example, actually. Yes. So the AI, I love the AI. Don't get me wrong, but I am from the older generation. I'm not that old, but I remember when we used books from the library, not to go to any AI website or asking for this information. So now, lastly, do you have advice to give the viewers about how to stay safe, especially in online, especially the saving your data or credit card?
Of course, they have to be aware of the cyber threats. They have to educate themselves. If they are using the internet on a daily basis, they have to educate themselves. They have to put a strong password, including minimal case, capital, numbers and special characters.
Yes.
And they have to put 2FA, two-factor authentication. This is like 2 layers.
Yes.
For security.
I think yes, it's a very brilliant ways to protect yourself, especially in the online. Mr. Suliman Alfaresi, thank you so much for coming to Good Morning. You are most welcome. That was Mr. Suliman Ahmed Alfaresi, offensive cybersecurity specialist. Now we go to a quick break and we will continue. Don't go away.